Hi, welcome to This Week in Property. I'm Jayashree Kurup. I'm editor at MBTV. I have with me Prabhakar Sinha. He's the real estate editor of the Times of India. And this is our weekly show where we focus on consumer issues. We actually have two very important guests. Mr. Balvinder Kumar, he's a member of UP RERA, one RERA which has been finding lots of solutions to problems. One of the areas where the problems have been the most in the Noida, Greater Noida, Lucknow and Yamuna Expressway areas. We also have Mukesh Gupta, he's a JP buyer. And we started this show by saying, let's talk about a resolution that Mr. Balvinder Kumar and his colleagues have put together for for Calypso Court and what was the other one? Knight's Court, right? Yeah, you've offered that for the Knight's Court as well. And however, today in the morning, there was more news from JP, which is why we've got Mr. Mukesh Gupta, who's a JP buyer. The JIL projects that was in NCLT, in NCLAT, waiting for various resolutions, going back and forth between various courts, has now finally, Supreme Court has said, if we only have to find the solution, why not bring it to us and let's find a resolution. So two distinct arms of the JP, the JAL and the JIL, will JP buyers find a resolution. First, I will go to Mr. Balvinder Kumar. Sir, if you can put it in a nutshell, what is the resolution that you've offered to Calypso Court and why has it moved on to, why have you offered it also to Knight's Court?
In fact, this is the second project which UP RERA has taken up for completing. These are basically incomplete and stuck projects, and this is the second one. The first project was Sampada Libya. It was promoted by PSA Impacts Limited. That project was deregistered because of many irregularities, and then we asked Buyer Association to complete it. But here in this case, in Calypso Court, here the builders and the Buyer Association both have come together, and then they requested RERA that you allow us to complete this project. This project is also deregistered in the sense that its registration was over in July 18th. So both these projects were deregistered, but in the former case, we have excluded promoter and brought in Buyer Association. But in case of Calypso Court, it is the first of its kind in UP and perhaps in the country that builder and buyers, they have come together and they will complete the project, and deregistered project they will complete it. So basically it is like this.
So in this project, sir, that money that will come from the buyers, it will go into the escrow account, which will be monitored by RERA, and buyers also will be part to that, isn't it?
Yeah, very rightly said. So money will actually, what happens in generally, buyers they don't contribute unless until the project is complete. In 99% of the cases which are coming to RERA, buyers say that we don't want to put a single paisa in this project. However, we will give the remaining amount, whatever the due is, at the time of completion, when the project gets occupation certificate. But here, in fact, buyers will contribute. They have to contribute about 90 crore. So this 90 crore will come from this. 45 crore will be contributed by the builder, by the JP associate. And this money will go to escrow account. And from escrow account, money will be spent on completion of project. And this project will be overseen by the monitoring committee, which is headed by one of the members of UP RERA.
Sir,
is it cash positive?
Yeah, it is cash positive.
So
it is cash positive.
with 135 crore, this project will be completed, or it requires some more money?
No, this, in fact, the total amount which is required is near about 100 crore, 103 crore or so, and about 130 crore. So there will be
Surplus.
some surplus funds for maintenance, for external development, likewise.
So this 45 crore that JP is bringing will be put into the escrow account upfront?
No, they will be putting up 12 crore upfront and then remaining amount at the later stages.
And when does the consumer start paying?
They will also start paying this. In fact, we have to work out the modalities, how they are going to pay, because a contractor will be appointed. Contractor will be appointed by the builder in consultation with buyer as a progressive home buyer association. I think detailed modalities would be worked out very soon. But overall, this is the scenario under which this project will be completed by both the parties.
So is there any dues towards authority in this also, and which you can ask authority to waive off?
No, I don't think so. There are no dues. In fact, yeah, only 4 towers are left out of total perhaps 15 towers. So all remaining all towers are habitable. People are staying there. So there are no dues of development authority or other institution.
And there is, so the common facilities that come up once you have these 4 towers up and running, that will service all the towers, right?
Yeah. For extended development, they have made provision. I have not visited this site, Calypso Court, but hopefully when I see them, I'll come to know.
Yeah.
But I think so. The amount which would be pooled by both the parties would also include external development works.
Right. Sir, one more thing. You have offered a similar resolution to the Knights Court as well. Yeah, Mr. Paliwal has offered that Knights Court can also come up. What stops them from doing this? Doesn't this seem to be a workable solution?
I think we are hopeful that similar kind of arrangement can be made here also, because here also it will take about 12 to 16 months to complete it. But I think it is premature in the sense that we are waiting a response from the builder that how much he will contribute, whether he agrees to all the conditions which we have put in Calypso Court. We are waiting for that response.
What are those conditions, sir?
There are many conditions, like there would be a concurrent audit, and chartered accountant will be appointed by RERA authority. Likewise, escrow account, money will be coming in.
Sir, Sampada you had taken up, I believe, around 2 years back, if I'm not wrong.
No. We have taken only, I think, about 3 months back, and 2 months we give to the promoter for seeking legal remedy, that they can file appeal against the order. And then we have handed over this project to the buyer association. And now hopefully they will be starting soon.
Sir, as a home buyer, I have a query. You said the home buyers of these 4 towers, they will be contributing 90 lakhs, right?
90 crore.
Yeah.
90 crores. 90 crores.
Yeah.
So what was actually due from them?
That is
These are the total dues.
That is only total due.
Yeah,
So,
these are the total dues they have to pay.
So basically, they are not paying anything extra.
No, they are not paying anything extra.
So what was stopping JAL to complete these towers? If they are going to put up their money and get the money in 90 crores due from them, And so what was stopping GEL so that they had to involve
This
UPA era?
this 90 crore,
Yeah.
as I was saying, that no buyer
But paying.
ready to give money
Okay.
to the
Okay.
promoter. They all buyers say that we don't have any trust and we will pay money only when the project is complete. So here
So
also,
basically, it was the trust deficit.
yeah, exactly.
Sir, the issue of
Okay.
delay penalty will be decided later once the project is completed.
Yeah. In fact, in NCR region, Noida, Greater Noida, Ghaziabad, I think almost all the projects can be completed by the promoter if buyers they are ready to pay upfront, means prior to that.
And forgo the delay penalty.
सभी प्रमोटर ये कह रहे हैं कि साहब ये हमको पैसा दे दें, हमें ना लोन चाहिए कुछ चाहिए, हम प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट कर लेंगे. But buyers they are not ready to pay because of trust deficit.
सर देखिए इस प्रोजेक्ट में भी डिले पेनाल्टी देने के लिए तैयार नहीं है डेवलपर.
Delay penalty, अब देखिए, अब now they themselves have to decide. This
Buyers.
welfare society. But our first priority is to complete the project. There are basically two issues here. Number one, of course, many people will say that why should we forego delay penalty? And the second is many people say that no, we are not willing to stay in the project and we want to quit. So we want refund money.
Exactly.
So these are the two issues for which, in fact, many people are still coming before the RERA. So what in
RERA
these?
solve it?
Yes,
How does RERA take care of that request?
अभी तो हम लोग इन लोगों को यही करेंगे, कहेंगे कि भाई आप वेट करिए, let the project be completed, and then we will see कि how these things can be taken care of. There are many people who don't want to.
If they go to other, sir, if they go to other forum for the redressal, then what will happen?
और कहाँ जाएंगे? They can go to consumer court.
Yeah, then?
वो तो everybody is free to go anywhere.
तो आप प्लीट करेंगे वहां पे भी कि नहीं साहब ये मत अवार्ड करो अभी नहीं तो प्रोजेक्ट अटक जाएगा.
No, but that will be RERA will not be party to those disputes. Let promoter handle.
Or the buyer association will handle that.
No, why would the buyer association handle? That is something that the developer has to handle, right?
Developer, yeah.
No, but buyer association
developer will go and defend. There he will say कि भाई हम तो complete अब करने जा रहे हैं तो अब आप हमको मौका दीजिए.
Okay.
Sir, actually, one of the things that we have been repeatedly saying is, आज as a stuck project, उसका value, जो उसका intrinsic value है, it is worth only 30% of that. अगर वो खत्म हो जाए तो 100% उसका value unlock हो जाता है. And after that, even if those people get the units, there is a market where people are buying completed units, right? And something that we have been reiterating many times, that let stuck projects go through to completion. Now there is one more thing that I would like to bring here. How did you bring the buyers together? Were the buyers united anyway, or was there something that RERA had to step in and help?
No, I think association is already there.
Yeah.
I think perhaps this is a pure commercial reason, commercial thing.
Yeah.
That when buyers see that it has a value and there is a market premium or location or say promoter, then they would stick to the project. Otherwise, वो तो pure simple mathematics है. If he go for refund, he will get this plus MCLR plus 1.
Right.
Sir, I have
यदि
two
50
queries.
लाख दिया है तो उधर उसको 70 लाख. तो दूसरी तरफ जो है वो प्रेजेंट मार्केट वैल्यू देख रहा है। तो अल्टीमेटली जो बायर का डिसीजन है, इट इज मोर ऑफ ए कमर्शियल इकोनॉमिक रीजन, उसी की वजह से जो है वो इसमें आएगा प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट करने के लिए।
लेकिन सर जहां पर मार्केट सजेस्ट नहीं करता है, मार्केट प्राइस टोटल प्राइस प्लस इंटरेस्ट का जो कॉस्ट आता है उससे कम है, तब तो ऐसे में प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट नहीं करा पाइएगा आप लोग भी।
एग्जैक्टली वही तो हो रहा है।
तो उसके लिए क्या
वही तो
सॉल्यूशन
वही हो रहा है ना कि बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं वो जो है वो रिफंड के लिए आ रहे हैं। उनको लगता है कि मार्केट वैल्यू फ्लैट की जो है वो 40 लाख है और मुझे रिफंड मिल जाएगा तो मुझे 60 लाख मिल जाएगा। बट देयर आर प्रॉब्लम्स इन दिस।
एग्जैक्टली।
नंबर वन, promoter has no money to pay
रिफंड
back.
या
ठीक है ना? Buyers also realize this, that this is the serious constraint for recovery of money from promoter. Of course, we will issue recovery certificate and we will send to DM, and DM of course will take action as per the rules. But buyers also realize that there would be problem. There are constraints in getting refund amount. So उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए जो है वो बायर जो है वो डिसीजन लेता है।
Mukesh, you wanted to ask.
Sir, there are two things. Now, so far as Clipso Court is concerned, the Honorable NCDRC has already awarded interest that for the delay in Clipso Court case. Now, that interest, it hasn't been paid by the jail as yet, and they have preferred to go into appeal. The matter is still with the Supreme Court. Okay. Now, what is the status of that interest component? Because that is already a debt on the company. Unless or until the Honorable Supreme Court reverses the decision, that is already a debt. Now, second thing, there's every possibility that during the pendency of this completion of the Clipso Court, the jail may also be pushed to insolvency. Okay. Now, you said that jail has promised to put in 45 crores of rupees. Upfront, they are getting 12 crores of rupees. 12 crores will be put in the escrow account. The house buyers will put for 90 crores of rupees. And meanwhile, if jail goes into insolvency, then what would happen to this amount? Who's going to bring in 33 crores of balance amount? Because even in case of jail insolvency, home buyers have gone to NCDRC against jail, claiming the delayed compensation, the compensation for mental agony, and other expenses. And there's every possibility that NCDRC may award that compensation against jail also. Because jail was the our main contact was with jail, whereas jail was only a confirming party. So how you
नहीं, देखिए वो तो मुझे लगता है कि वो तो उसको इंटरेस्ट तो पे करना पड़ेगा प्रमोटर को। आई डोंट थिंक कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो है वो कहेगी कि नहीं 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 आप इंटरेस्ट मत दीजिए, बिकॉज दिस इज ए एस्टैब्लिश्ड प्रिंसिपल। ठीक है ना कि सभी केसेस में जो है वो इंटरेस्ट अवार्ड होता है। बट दिस लायबिलिटी of course will go to the promoter. This liability will not come here for मतलब जो इसमें हमने escrow के अंदर पैसा डाला है। There is no such understanding that we will be clearing those interest dues और जो future liabilities आएगी वो आएगी। दूसरा आपने कहा कि insolvency, वो डेंजर तो हमेशा जो है वो रहेगा ही रहेगा कि कोई कंपनी जो है इंसॉल्वेंसी में चली जाती है। तो बट आई एम श्योर इंसॉल्वेंसी में जाएंगे तो दे आल्सो बायर्स विल आल्सो गो एंड ऑब्वियसली दे विल हैव से, तो वहां जाके रेजोल्यूशन कुछ कराएंगे। बट दीज आर ऑल फ्यूचर
as on date you don't have any ready answers for these things. No ready solution.
नहीं।
Actually, Mukesh, the thing is that if you wait for all the solutions, you'll never be able to start work. Yeah. And what I would say is that at this point of time, if the consumers feel that at least let's get the work started, that's a step forward. And this is something that we've talked to a lot of consumer groups, not necessarily JP. We've talked to a lot of consumer groups, and increasingly consumers are seeing that लड़ने से अच्छा है कि खत्म कर लो, फिर लड़ते रहो, लड़ाई खत्म मत करो मगर लड़ते रहो, but get the project completed. And that's
Madam,
why I feel that RERA is stepping in.
Madam, I fully agree with you, but considering the present scenario and the circumstances of JAL, their
Yeah.
financial position, what they are claiming,
Yeah.
see, actually they are having money. So when they have agreed to put in 12 crores of money upfront,
Yeah.
so to RERA UP could have easily asked them that you bring 45 crores of rupees, which you are going to bring in after a year or so that at least the home buyers of four towers of Calypso Court, they are they are sure of getting their homes, because that could have been taken care of.
Balwinder ji, you want to respond to that?
नहीं, वो अभी भी हो सकता है, अभी भी हो सकता है, अभी भी कोई ऐसा नहीं है. Ultimately, there will be a monitoring committee, and buyers and builders both will obviously come together, and we will see. जो issue raise कर रहे हैं मुकेश गुप्ता जी, I think this can be deliberated.
Right. Mukesh, yeah, now I'm going to come to you because another JP arm, which has been with the NCLT, it went through a lot of rigmarole. NBCC को आपने in a very dramatic way आप लेके आए थे कि NBCC हमारा project खत्म करेगा. NBCC has challenged it, how to get the money, what about the past liabilities. Basically, the problem is with past liabilities. Whether it is JAL or JIL, the past liabilities are the biggest hindrance in this entire issue of completing the project. Now that this, would you like to throw light on what the Supreme Court's order is and how significant it is?
See, madam, personally, I feel past liabilities is not a big issue in case of JIL. What problems we are facing is mainly because of the proxy litigation, because some of the home buyers, they have been won over by the erstwhile directors over a period of time, and through them they are continuously engaging us in the proxy litigation. Because I fail to understand how a home buyer or group of home buyers can pay the fees of the very, very senior advocates who charge 35-40 lakhs for one hearing. So this is only proxy litigation. That is why, though the NCLT had decided in favor of NBCC, okay, NCLT is having 750 crores of rupees, what jail directors had deposited under the order, as per the orders of the Supreme Court, and there must be an interest component of around another 100 crores of rupees. Okay, now we fought for it, and it has been decided that JIL is going to retain that amount. Okay, because JIL and its lenders had challenged it, but we fought it, and it was decided.
That money was deposited in the Supreme Court directly, isn't it?
It was deposited, but it was transferred to NCLT.
Now it has come to JIL.
It hasn't come to JIL. It is still with NBCC. Oh, sorry, this NCLT. But what I mean to say, once 97% of the creditors decided in favor of NBCC, the NBCC should have immediately made an application for getting this money back to them, and they should have started the construction of the stalled projects, because the litigation will keep going on. Okay, that has not been done. So that is why, like, again, the things were getting delayed in the NCLT. So NCLAT. So we filed application from the 6 associations, which is popularly known as 6A, consortium of 6 registered associations. And some of the distressed home buyers, also individual home buyers, they also filed application. And we had just demanded one thing, that NBCC should be ordered to commence the construction activity immediately without waiting for anything else. Okay, that was our only thing, and they should complete the stalled projects as per the resolution plan within that time frame. So the Honorable Supreme Court, I think they wanted to send it to NCLAT again, but then our team of lawyers, whom I would thank from the core of my heart, led by Senior Advocate Mr. Jaidev Gupta, Senior Advocate Mr. Gopal Shankar Narayanan, then our law firm P&A Law Offices, Mr. Kunal Chatterjee, they very forcibly argued that there's no point in sending it back to NCLAT, because again the appeal, there will be an appeal and the matter will come to Supreme Court. And the honorable judges of the Supreme Court, they considered this fact, and then they said whatever appeals are lying in NCLAT, that should be directly, NCLAT will be bypassed, and they will decide on all the appeals. So now the next hearing is on 31st August. So this is a very big step in case of jail, because this saves our time as well as money.
Does this mean that now the NBCC will be ordered, all the orders will come from the Supreme Court directly? There's no other court involved?
There's no other court involved.
Balvinder ji, when such a thing happens, now the Supreme Court, I can see that there are two or three major cases with them. Does the RERA have a role here at all, or it's only between the Supreme Court and the executing authority?
We have no role. Basically, in Unitech, Amrapali, whatever the buyers who are coming to us,
Yeah.
we put their cases in abeyance.
Okay.
And we ask them to go to amicus curiae or the court commissioner or the one who is looking after on behalf of Supreme Court.
Okay.
It is like this. So we don't do anything in such case.
Okay. Balvinder ji, you've taken this step in accordance with Section 8 of the RERA Act. Would you like to, some questions have come about what is Section 8 and how it works. Would you like to explain it?
It is basically when the project is not completed because of various reasons, because of irregularities or there are some other issues. Then RERA has power under the Act to get this project completed.
Right.
So then there are rules and then regulations. And what we do normally is we issue show cause notice. Then we examine the reply being furnished by the promoter. And then we pass final order for deregistering the project under RERA.
Mhm.
Once this project is deregistered,
Mhm.
then the first right of refusal for completion of project is with the buyers association.
Yeah.
So we give advertisement and ask whether if there is any buyer association, registered buyer association, they should submit their proposal.
Right.
Once that proposal is submitted, then we examine what would be the fund flow, because that is the most important. It should be surplus.
Yeah.
Then they will also tell us how money will be arranged by selling of inventory or vacant flats, or say land, or maybe by FAR if some additional FAR is available. So when they submit their proposal, then RERA examines, and if we find that this proposal is workable and it is in surplus, then we authorize development of buyer association to complete this. Though the ownership, etc., everything will remain with the original promoter.
Mhm.
These assets are not handed over to buyer association. Buyer association is only for the purpose of completing the project, nothing beyond that.
Sorry, who selects the executing authority? In this case, JP continued. But if the existing promoter was not doing it, how do you, is there a process of figuring out who will
buyer association? Buyer association, if buyer association says nahi hamare bas ka nahi hai, hum in jhamelon mein nahi padna chahte, then we will find out other ways to complete this. Developer ला सकते हैं, development authorities को कह सकते हैं. There are still options available, but so far we have not handled any project where the buyer association says कि भाई हमारे बस का नहीं है.
Yeah, Mukesh, I'm going to ask you, before you ask that question, I'm going to ask you something. Here, Balwinder ji and his team have actually assisted the consumers to work with the developer to execute. If it is not the developers, with a development entity to execute and complete the project. Now, having gone through this entire process of NCLT and multiple consumer bodies and things like that, do you think that there is what will be your role when it comes to executing the JIL projects as the buyer bodies?
Madam, basically, our role is we are just keeping an eye on the whole development. As and when NBCC is made to sit on the driver's seat, we have to ensure that they complete the projects and give the timely possession as per the resolution plan submitted by them.
Yeah.
Okay, in case they are not doing that, or in case they are deviating, now at that time NBCC, once they are made to sit in the driver's seat, they become the developer.
Yeah.
We are the consumers.
Yeah.
Now there must be some role for the RERA UP also.
UP
I'm asking, no role.
He said
So-
that when the court is overseeing it, it will be the court proceeding and not RERA will not have a role there.
So now basically NCLAT, they had tried to set up a committee IMC of 5 members. One is NBCC representative, one is the erstwhile IRP, Mr. Anuj Jain, and 3 representatives from the 3 lenders.
Yeah.
Okay, so this five persons interim monitoring committee.
Yeah.
Now I really fail to understand that none of these 5 people, they have any personal interest. I'm not saying vested interest. They don't have any personal interest in the timely completion of the projects and as per the declared specification. Because if you talk about the NBCC, they are on the other side of the table once the project is given to them. Now, so far the 3 financial institutions are concerned, they are just concerned with their money. They are not concerned with the houses. So basically, our demand as home buyers is that, if you ask me personally, that for every project, the 2 or 3 representatives from that project, the elected representative should be there on the IMC. Okay, now suppose I'm from the KBA, Kensington Boulevard apartment. When it comes to KBA reconstruction, construction or completion, then NBCC at the most one or 2 more persons and 3 representatives of the KBA that should be there in the interim of that monitoring committee, so that we monitor the quality of construction, we monitor the speed of construction. So this is what I feel.
So
And we are going,
No,
we are
you
going to
should
raise
have,
that demand.
sir, you should have pleaded this before the NCLAT that in that committee, one member from the buyers also should be the part of it. Because that committee is mainly for the implementation of the resolution, that how the debt and other thing has to be sorted out. Not for the completion is one part of the entire resolution.
Prabhakarji, we have already filed application on those lines.
So,
But now,
yeah,
now the
no.
Honorable Supreme Court has bypassed that thing. They were going to decide all the matters. So that demand of ours still remains.
and
But
the
sir,
demand that
Jesse, I have one question from Mr. Kumar. Sir, one thing that after resolution is adopted by the NCLT, now this project is also registered with RERA. Only after getting it registered with the RERA, the project will be implemented. Now, once the project is registered with the RERA, is it not come under your purview also to look into it that whether the implementation is being done properly or not?
timely and quality, the 2 issues that he raised.
बट अभी तक तो हमारे पास कोई ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट आया नहीं जहां कुछ इन्होंने रेजोल्यूशन वगैरह पास किया हो, ठीक है ना? जो भी
अभी
गए
रजिस्ट्रेशन के
प्रोजेक्ट
लिए है सर,
जो भी
एनबीसीसी
NCA
आपके पास,
हैं
एनबीसीसी आपके पास रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए अभी तक नहीं आया है?
नहीं,
वो तो कराना तो पड़ेगा उनको.
NBCC has not come. पता नहीं whether they have actually they have started work on the ground or not.
No.
I am not sure.
Not for JP, but for Amrapali anyway, they have started, right? Amrapali work has started.
Actually, देखो ऐसा है कि now even home buyers they are also realizing कि आप जो है जब जाते हैं NCLT में, they take lot of time, they take years. और कुछ नहीं होता जो है, उनको भी बहुत कम केसेस में जो है वो रेजोल्यूशन वगैरह हुए हों। देखा जाए तो बेस्ट जो ऑप्शन है बायर्स के लिए एंड प्रमोटर्स के लिए, that they should come together under the RERA, broad umbrella of RERA, और ये कंप्लीट कर दें प्रोजेक्ट। आई एम श्योर 80% प्रोजेक्ट विल बी कंप्लीटेड इफ buyers they are ready to contribute their money whatever they have to pay, and promoter also pay जितना भी वो उसकी हैसियत है, और उसको जो है they can complete the project. Even if suppose there are four towers to complete, 2 ही टावर कंप्लीट करके जो है वो बाकी सारे बायर्स आके जो है वो हो सकते हैं। दिस इज द बेस्ट पॉसिबल ऑप्शन। ठीक है कि नहीं? हो क्या रहा है कि IRP, मतलब आई डोंट वांट टू, मतलब दिस इज अ पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म, आई डोंट वांट टू से एनीथिंग, बट बायर्स से पूछिए कि उनका क्या एक्सपीरियंस है वहां पर। तो यहाँ पर जो है दिस इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन कि दोनों पार्टीज आए और दोनों जाए। प्रॉब्लम इज कि जो बायर्स के जो इंटरेस्ट है, नंबर वन दे आर नॉट यूनिफाइड, ये उनकी एक कोहेसिव एसोसिएशन है। दूसरा, बायर्स के इंटरेस्ट जो है, बहुत सारे लोग दे आर इंटरेस्टेड नहीं, हमें तो पैसा वापस चाहिए, हमें प्रोजेक्ट में नहीं रहना। बहुत सारे बायर्स हैं वो कहते हैं कि नहीं ठीक है, हमें चलो रिफंड नहीं तो कम से कम हमें मकान ही मिल जाएगा। ठीक है ना? और तीसरी कैटेगरी के लोग हैं कि नहीं, उनको तो मकान ही चाहिए। मतलब तीनों तरह के लोग हैं, ये प्रॉब्लम है। और वहां पर जब ये NCLT में जाते हैं, वहां तो फिर जो रेजोल्यूशन होना है वो होना है। बट यहाँ पर दिस इज द मेन प्रॉब्लम दैट buyers are not unified, they are not together कि भाई whether they want to complete this project or not. Right. Otherwise if they want to complete, then this is the best option available। जो अभी हमने 2 मॉडल जो है वो डिस्कस किए हैं, this is the best one rather than going to NCLT।
Mukesh, please go ahead.
सर जो आपने जनरली बात करी है कि बायर्स और बिल्डर्स अगर आपके पास आ जाएं अच्छा हो जाता है, दैट बायर्स शुड नॉट गो टू NCLT, राइट? लेकिन हमारे केस में थिंग्स वर टोटली अपोजिट। वी नेवर वांटेड टू गो टू NCLT। तो क्या है इसके अंदर, इट वाज अ कॉर्पोरेट कॉन्स्पिरेसी अगेंस्ट द होम बायर्स। 2016 के अंदर जब IBC अप्रूव हुआ तो इमीडिएटली बहुत शातिर दिमागों ने काम करा कि NCLT के अंदर पुश कर दे जेल को। ये होली गंगा गवर्नमेंट ने बना दी है, उसमें एक डिप मारेंगे और सारे पाप धुल जाएंगे हमारे। तो उसके बाद क्या था, ये तो उस टाइम हमारे को फाइनेंशियल क्रेडिट्स का स्टेटस भी नहीं था। ये तो दे हैड नेवर एक्सपेक्टेड कि बायर्स विल कम टुगेदर, दे विल फाइट इन द कोर्ट्स। वी मेट द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट अफेयर्स and we thank them that they listened to us. We met the IBC chairman 5-6 times. They listened to us. They made the necessary amendments. We were given the financial creditor status, and that is how we are at this stage as of now.
Absolutely.
Otherwise we never went to NCLT. We are still concerned with the homes.
It was the lender who went to NCLT.
It was a corporate conspiracy.
No. That is not the correct position. No, that is not the correct position. No.
Let me complete.
Please don't mislead, sir. It's a public platform. Don't mislead. This is not correct position. Let me tell you what has happened.
Yeah.
At that time, banks were the lenders, and IDBI, RBI asked the banks. Even banks were not interested to go to NCLT, but because the total loan size was more than 10,000 or 7,000 crore, so RBI asked the lenders to go to NCLT to settle this case. And so IDBI publicly they said it, that though they are not interested in going to NCLT, but because of RBI provision, they have to go to NCLT. And in that meeting, I have the minutes of that meeting. Public Mr. JP's vice chairman publicly said it ki boss, yeah, ki we don't want, I want not to be here, we will give everything to them. Now look, at that time there was an issue that whether the developer or the original promoter of the company, can they bid for the project or not. At that time that was not decided. That decision came 1 month after that in Parliament. That was amended, that original promoter cannot bid. then again JP said it that "Ki boss, if I will not be able to bid, then please put me out of this NCLT." But by then IDBI said it that nothing doing it now. Now it will continue in that. So it was not the promoter, it was the
Prabhakar
bank. IDBI had gone and
प्रभाकर जी
ICICI.
आप हाफ ट्रूथ बोल रहे हैं. ठीक है, आईडीबीआई गया था एनसीएलटी में, लेकिन कॉर्पोरेट डेटर ऑलवेज गेट्स एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू अपोज द एप्लीकेशन फॉर इंसॉल्वेंसी.
They opposed
They
it.
did not.
No, they opposed
They
it, sir.
did not oppose. No, you please go through the records.
सर मेरे पास आपको बोलो तो मैं भेजवा दूंगा लेटर उनका सर.
भिजवाइएगा प्लीज भिजवाइएगा.
उन्होंने इसको अपोज किया था
Let
उस
me,
समय.
fine, we'll resolve that, but I'd like to go on because there are consumers who are asking.
Yeah,
What is the,
yeah.
Balvinder ji, what is the process of bringing in a co-developer? यहाँ पे तो JP को आपने allow कर दिया है build करना. There are many cases where the developer may not be in a position to build or bring that 40 crores or 12 crores or whatever. What is the process of bringing?
Co-developer के there are two ways.
Yeah.
Number one कि प्रमोटर जो है वो खुद ही डेवलपर को ले आता है, या तो वो उनको अपना जो है शेयर होल्डिंग दे देगा, बट देयर ही हैज टू टेक अप्रूवल ऑफ 2/3 बायर्स, तो वो जनरली अवॉइड करते हैं. देन देयर आर अदर वेज कि आप जो है डेवलपर को ले आए एज ए प्रोजेक्ट कंसल्टेंट या जो भी जिनका यूज करते हैं, बट दे कैन ब्रिंग.
The consumer association can bring?
नो, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रमोटर.
Oh, the,
प्रमोटर जो है वो कोड डेवलपर को लेके आ रहा नहीं. आप कह रहे हैं कि बायर्स जो है वो कोड डेवलपर को ले आए.
the question is, what is the process of bringing in a co-developer? What do consumers need to do in order to get their projects going?
Yeah, that I was explaining कि कोड डेवलपर या तो प्रमोटर लेके आएगा या बायर लेके आएगा.
हाँ जी.
बायर तभी लेके आएगा जब प्रोजेक्ट डी रजिस्टर होगा और हम बायर एसोसिएशन को अथोराइज करेंगे टू कंप्लीट द प्रोजेक्ट.
Right.
तब उस स्टेज पर जो है वो लोग कोड डेवलपर को ला सकते हैं. There is,
सर
मतलब
एक
वहाँ
क्वेश्चन
पे
है इसमें जयश्री, आई जस्ट वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग. सर अगर डेवलपर होस्टाइल हो कि नहीं हमको ये प्रपोजल नहीं चाहिए, फिर तो आप इसको इम्प्लीमेंट कराने में बहुत ही दिक्कत होगी, क्योंकि किस
नहीं, बट वो तो प्रमोटर तो बाहर हो जाएगा ना. जैसे डी रजिस्टर करेंगे वो प्रमोटर तो बाहर हो गया.
लेकिन सर उसका अकाउंट्स वगैरह कि किस बायर्स की तरफ कितना बाकी है, कहाँ पर क्या पैसा लगा हुआ है, वो तो आपको प्रमोटर ही बताएगा.
वो इन एनी केस वो तो वो करता ही नहीं. मतलब वो व्हाई विल प्रमोटर, वो तो कभी भी हेल्प नहीं करेगा ना.
तो फिर कैसे कंप्लीट करिएगा सर? एक बायर बोलेगा कि हमने तो 100% दे दिया, दूसरा बायर बोलेगा कि नहीं साहब मैंने भी दिया हुआ है. चाहे वो
नो, बट जनरली देयर आर वेज. मतलब जैसे हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे पोर्टल तैयार किया एंड देन यू आस्क ऑल द बायर्स कि आपने कितना अमाउंट दिया है, आप अपनी रिसीट्स पे, हर एक के पास रिसीट्स तो अवेलेबल रहती हैं. रेरा में भी जब when they ask for refund or whether they ask for possession, they file all the papers.
on the basis
वो
of
जो
that
है
you go.
वो आप पोर्टल तैयार करके इनको दे दीजिए, उस पर जो है वो बायर्स विल सबमिट ऑल द डिटेल्स. तो वो नहीं है. हाँ,
Why I'm asking this
हो
question, sir?
सकता है कि
Why I'm asking this question, sir? Because in the case of this Bidul Bharadwaj 3C projects, now NCLT was there on that project, and then they said that this developer is not cooperating and they are not giving us any account, and so we are not able to do any kind of survey or any account of audit of that account. And so they were not able to implement any of the NCLT order. I mean, that was the RP, Resolution Professionals contention was. Because the authority, this developer is not cooperating, so we are not able to find any resolution of the project. So when NCLT is not able to do it, how could RERA do it, sir? That's what I want.
नहीं, भाई देखो रेरा तो is under रेरा, ठीक है कि नहीं. अब NCLT में वो IBC में क्या प्रोविजंस है,
वो तो टेक ओवर कर लेते हैं सर.
डिफिकल्टी है, हमें नहीं मालूम.
वो तो
बट
कंपनी
मैंने
टेक
आपको
ओवर करती
बता दिया है सिंपल कि प्रमोटर इस तरीके से डेवलपर को लेके आ रहा है. एंड देन बायर्स आल्सो हैव ए ऑप्शन टू ब्रिंग को डेवलपर.
That's the very
But the
good.
only thing is that this project need to be deregistered first, and then they can bring. उसमें I don't foresee any problem in bringing code.
सर इसको थोड़ा सा और अगर आप एक्सप्लेन करिए, क्वेश्चन आया है, हाउ डज अ रियल एस्टेट प्रोजेक्ट क्वालिफाई टू बी हैंडेड ओवर टू होम बायर एसोसिएशंस?
As I was saying that project need to be deregistered.
Yeah.
Project can be deregistered. The only thing is that they should fulfill some certain condition that the promoter is not able to complete the project within the time frame.
Yeah.
BBS में कहा उसने कि 4 साल में कंप्लीट करना, बट वो नहीं कर पाया. ठीक है, प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो कंप्लीट नहीं हो पाया. Second is fund diversion.
Yeah.
This is very very common.
Yeah.
कि पैसा बायर्स का जो पैसा है वो आपने डाइवर्ट कर दिया. This we can come to know by carrying out forensic audit. Like in our case, previous case, Sampada Levia, forensic audit was carried out and it was proved that there were diversion of funds.
Will you
Third,
carry the forensic?
जी,
रेरा करेगी forensic audit?
हम ही लोगों ने किया था संपदा ऑडिट का, हम ही लोग ऑडिट करेंगे.
Right.
और उसमें फंड का डाइवर्जन है एंड प्रमोटर फेल्स टू deliver units to their buyers within the stipulated time. So these are the two main reasons, and there may be other irregularities या किसी वजह से वो नहीं कर पाया, तो then this project can be deregistered.
Right.
Once the project is deregistered, then the first right will go to buyers association to complete it. तो यदि अभी हम लोगों ने एक और जो है we have decided एक JKB डेवलपर्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, उसमें हम लोगों ने नोटिस जो है वो दिया है. तो वहां पर भी buyers associations are coming forward and they are saying कि जो है इस but obviously they will come where they feel that it is a revenue surplus project, otherwise तो वो नहीं आएंगे. तो अब धीरे धीरे अब अवेयरनेस होती जा रही है. नाउ अब बहुत एक्टिव हो गया है buyers associations. Now they have become very active because of awareness, huge awareness. Now they know their rights. ठीक है क्या नहीं? तो आई एम श्योर कि ये जो ये भी 2 मॉडल हम लोगों ने बताए हैं, आई एम श्योर कि और भी जो है लोग आएंगे साथ मिलके जो है प्रोजेक्ट को कंप्लीट करेंगे. जैसे मैंने पहले बताया कि आइडियली स्पीकिंग होना ये चाहिए, बट ऑफ कोर्स देयर आर प्रॉब्लम्स बिकॉज बायर्स जो है वो इकट्ठे कभी भी नहीं हो पाएंगे कि भाई अनलेस अनटिल की प्रोजेक्ट बहुत अच्छी जगह लोकेटेड है और मार्केट वैल्यू बढ़ गई, तब तो वो सब कहेंगे कि नहीं हमें रिफंड नहीं चाहिए, हमको जो है वो फ्लैट चाहिए.
Actually, I've got, like Mukesh, there's another buyer, Pooja Mehrish. In the case of JIL, once a resolution applicant takes over the project, if subsequently there are delays, then what is the role of RERA? Resolution professional ने उठाया, काम चालू हो गया और वो delay हो गया. RERA registration तो must है. Then are home buyers allowed to approach RERA during that period and under what section?
ना, वो जब IPC जब वो आ गया IRP, तब फिर basically he has taken over the management of that project.
But he will replace a developer, right, sir? तब भी अगर एक डेवलपर होता तो प्रोजेक्ट तो रेरा में रजिस्टर्ड, द लॉ ऑफ द लैंड सेज इट हैज टू बी रजिस्टर्ड विद रेरा इफ एनी वर्क हैज टू हैपन ऑन द ग्राउंड.
बट वो एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट आया था ना, उसमें कहा था कि उन्होंने कि भाई एनसीएलटी जब चले जाएगा केस तो फिर जो है हम लोग इसको entertain नहीं करेंगे. तो but we don't entertain, we put all these cases in abeyance till the final decision is taken.
आप बलविंदर जी, ये जो आप बोल रहे हैं आईबीसी 2016 में चला जाएगा तो कोई भी और कहीं कोर्ट में केस नहीं चलेगा, ये एंटरटेन नहीं होएगा। दिस इज ओनली टिल द टाइम डेवलपर इज रिप्लेस्ड। नो, अभी जो पूजा जी ने बोला है, आज की डेट में डेवलपर है जेल। एक बार वो रिप्लेस होकर एनबीसीसी हो गया, प्रोजेक्ट विल स्टिल बी रजिस्टर्ड विद द रेरा यूपी। उसके अंदर टाइमलाइंस वो रजिस्टर होंगी एज पर द उन्होंने जो आरपी के हिसाब से कि कब किस चीज की डिलीवरी होगी। तब क्या है, आईबीसी इज आउट ऑफ द पिक्चर, कोर्ट्स आर आउट ऑफ द पिक्चर। अगर तब वो डिलीवरी नहीं
पता
दे
नहीं,
सकता,
एनबीसीसी ने प्रोजेक्ट तो रजिस्टर कराया नहीं हमारे यहाँ।
तो
सब कराएगा अभी,
पता नहीं।
कराएगा। अभी एनबीसीसी के पास ओनरशिप उसकी नहीं आई है ऑफिस टोटली ऑफिशियली। जब आएगी तो रजिस्टर करा के तभी काम चालू करेगा वो।
वही मैं कह रहा था ना कि अभी आई एम नॉट श्योर कि उन्होंने वाकई काम शुरू कर दिया ग्राउंड पे या नहीं किया।
नहीं, अभी नहीं करा है काम।
right.
नहीं, लेकिन सर जैसे 5 years डिफेक्ट क्लॉज है, तो वो जब तक रेरा में रजिस्टर्ड नहीं होता है तब तक वो कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट होगा?
हाँ,
तो
नहीं होगा।
इसके लिए तो उसको रजिस्टर कराना पड़ेगा
कराना पड़ेगा।
And then Pooja Maharish has come back saying, no, I'm not talking about IRP. I'm talking about the resolution applicant.
एनबीसीसी
Yeah, I'm talking about the resolution applicant. Will they?
आप इस हद तक तो यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट टू दैट एक्सटेंट कि यदि कोई प्रोजेक्ट है तो वो रजिस्टर तो होगा ही रेरा के अंदर, बिकॉज दैट इज ए सेंट्रल एक्ट। और इसका यदि इनका रजिस्ट्रेशन पीरियड यदि ओवर हो गया है तो इनको दोबारा रजिस्ट्रेशन तो कराना पड़ेगा। बट मैं ये कह रहा था कि अभी ये हमारे पास लोग आए नहीं, मे बी बिकॉज कि अभी इनको एक्चुअल में अभी इन्होंने काम अभी हो सकता है शुरू ना हो।
हैंडओवर नहीं लिया हो, हैंडओवर भी शायद नहीं लिया होगा कंप्लीटली, इसीलिए शायद नहीं करें। तो कराना तो पड़ेगा इनको एज पर द लॉ ऑफ द लैंड।
एक और क्वेश्चन मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ। मान लीजिए मैं एक प्रोजेक्ट में खरीदार हूँ और वो प्रोजेक्ट रेरा इज हेल्पिंग रिजॉल्व इट, बट आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड। वो मेरा पीरियड ऑफ लाइफ चला गया है, आई डोंट वांट दैट प्रोजेक्ट। I'm not, it's not a contentious thing, but suppose I find a buyer. एक बार रेरा के अंडर वो प्रोजेक्ट चलने लगे, उस प्रोजेक्ट में खरीदार तो होंगे. If it is well located, there may be somebody else who would. Can I, in the interim, am I allowed to sell that to another buyer?
Yes, yes.
बट वो तो प्रमोटर से हेल्प लेके ही हो पाएगा।
क्यों? Market, why can't I sell it in the market? If I want to exit and I'm getting a good price for my unit, am I allowed to sell that unit in the market?
बट रजिस्ट्री कौन करेगा? अभी उसके नाम जो बायर है उसके नाम पे टाइटल तो है नहीं, तो वो सेल कैसे करेगा?
Under construction units तो सेल होते हैं ना सर?
सेल होते हैं बट रजिस्ट्री नहीं हो पाएगी ना। रजिस्ट्री नहीं होगी, इसके नाम रजिस्ट्री नहीं होगी जो सेल करेगा। तो ये प्रमोटर की हेल्प तो लेनी पड़ेगी उसमें यूनिट सेल करने के लिए। जैसे हम लोग क्या करते हैं, वी आस्क प्रमोटर कि आप इनकी यूनिट को बेच के इनका पैसा विद इंटरेस्ट वापस कर दें। हम लोग ये ऑर्डर जो है वो पास करते हैं। और यदि किसी को उसने बेचना है तो इवन देन उसको ट्रांसफर के लिए जाएगा प्रमोटर के पास, एंड प्रमोटर विल चार्ज ट्रांसफर चार्जेस फॉर ट्रांसफर एक नाम से दूसरे नाम के लिए। बट सर्टेनली दिस इज पॉसिबल कि
तो ट्रांसफर चार्ज नहीं होना चाहिए ना। चार्ज 5-6 साल 8 साल डिले है तो कम से कम ट्रांसफर चार्जेस तो वेव करने के लिए आप हेल्प कर सकते हो।
वो कभी वो 5,000 ले लेता है, 10,000 ले लेता है, मे बी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव चार्जेस।
सर 1,000-1,500 कर लीजिए, बहुत है। और क्या ट्रांसफर चार्जेस क्यों करना है? तो ये बॉम्बे से कलकत्ता ट्रांसफर थोड़ी करना है फिजिकली कि मेरे को लगेज ट्रांसफर करने की टाइम पैसा लगेगा उसमें।
कोई ऐसा नहीं आया कि वो ये कहे कि ट्रांसफर चार्जेस
सर मैंडेटरी कर दीजिए ना।
ट्रांसफर चार्जेस वो देगा, जो खरीदेगा वो देगा ट्रांसफर चार्जेस। तो इसलिए
आप मैंडेटरी कर दीजिए ना, एज रेरा आप मैंडेटरी कर दीजिए। अगर ऐसे केसेस में 1,000 रुपए
ये प्रोजेक्ट तो वो बेचारा बायर तब बेच पाएगा ना जब मार्केट होगी। आज के दिन प्रॉब्लम तो यही है ना, यदि खरीदार उसको मिल रहा है तब फिर कोई प्रॉब्लम थोड़ा है।
काम शुरू हो जाए, बहुत खरीदार है। हमारे सर्वे से ये पता चला है कि इफ द क्रेन इज मूविंग देयर इज अ बायर, if the project is moving towards completion there is a buyer, and therefore the effort, which the reason why we called you is because the effort to actually start construction on the site is a big move, a step forward.
Madam, through your platform, I would like to tell all my home buyers of Jill that it is my personal confidence that once the NBCC puts up its billboard at the site, the prices will go up by 400-500 rupees per square feet.
Absolutely.
The moment decision comes up, another 400-500 will go up. And the moment actual construction starts, another 300-400. So within a period of 6 to 7 months, or maybe by March 2021, they can expect an increase of around 1,000 rupees per square feet in the resale price. So please don't sell your units as of now, because that works, that demand and supply against you. So please hold on your unit.
In fact, here I would support you, because जैसे मैंने पहले बताया था, the current value of that unit is about 30% of its intrinsic value. As work progresses, its intrinsic value, whatever its market value today is, even it doesn't command even its market value. Once the work starts, we do see that there is more demand for these projects. Balwinder ji, I think what you've done today is something that can be emulated. And like you're saying, I liked the confidence with which you said that 80% of projects can move through to completion if consumers get together and figure out that, you want the project completed. The fact is that either a developer is able to do it, or whether you have to bring another development entity, that's where RERA is stepping in. If there is a forensic audit to be done, you're saying that you're undertaking the forensic audit, and somewhere it is almost like a consumer who was running from pillar to post. There is that one place where the consumer can park his problems and say, please help me. So I think what Mukesh and his friends have done with the Supreme Court, please help me. What consumers are saying with RERA is, please help me, I need this units complete. Thank you so much for watching this week.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you, Prabhakar ji.
Thank you, sir.
Mukesh ji, thank you.
Thank you.
And Jayashri ji, thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.